I held a TikTok art competition.
Alright, first we have some Goku here. Kid Goku looking pretty good, I really like the way that you got the Dragon Balls here going, and he's in the clouds, he's got Nimbus. Yeah, it looks pretty good. See, the face could use just a bit of work here. The hands, I mean, you can't really tell that his hand's connected to his shoulder, and just a little bit of proportions. Aside from that, pretty good. Let's move on. Alright, same thing here. We got a little bit of a proportion problem, I think. I think like there's some proportions that could really use work on Vegeta's face. Sorry, this is Ultra Ego Vegeta and Goku Ultra Instinct. So this is pretty good. I just think I'd probably make this a little bit bigger here. Work on a little bit of the shading, but aside from that, good. Naruto. Coloring is really good on this one. Really, coloring can bring a drawing really together. The two things that can really bring a drawing together are proportions and the coloring. If you guys get the coloring, especially here on this headband area, this is amazing. If you look at that, it looks like, you know, you got the reflection of the light here. Usually it's like on metal, it's like white, but it looks so cool. Even the face shading, really cool. You got light coming here and then all that. I really like that. Again, the only thing I'd say is just proportions. Those two things, those coloring and with light and shading and your proportions and your drawings can really come to life. But this is really good as well. You want to stick around because the ones at the end are insane and they're the winners of this competition. So yeah, I like this. Zenitsu, pretty good. Yeah, I just think, again, it just needs a little bit of work on the proportions and the coloring a bit, but aside from that, it's actually pretty decent. I like how it looks. I like the way that you know, you got the blood going here and everything. Just a little bit more shading here. Proportions are actually decent, but just a little bit more of like light shading color would really do it. Maybe if you can see his ears a little bit, that'd be pretty good, but still pretty good. Okay, Ultra Instinct Goku here. This is really cool. Like the light and shading is actually really good here. You got some good light and shading, but again, it comes down to proportion. You really want to see the way that like he's coming out with his fist and the way that like his body contorts. It's really hard to draw different poses, and especially from like different angles. You just got to practice that. But still, I really like the coloring on this, and you know, I thought this is pretty good. I like the contrast in the color. I always love contrast color. I always think it's awesome. Okay, this is awesome. Like really, like drawn is really good. I mean, I'm assuming this wasn't traced at all, but if it wasn't traced, it's really good line art. Like meaning like you got the shape and the proportions right. It looks really good. You know, I can tell a little bit of the leg work here. It needs a little bit of work, but yeah, I mean, overall, this is like really good. I mean, even like the way that you got like the ballooning effect of Luffy, like in Gear 4, that's really cool. I really like how this looks. And they're gonna get even more insane from here on. And you guys are so talented. I mean, it blows my mind how talented you are. I mean, I am nothing in the art community in terms of like talent, but you guys have something completely insane. Okay, Eren Yeager. Now, this one could use a little bit of work. His neck is a little bit too big, and then face could also use a little bit of work. He looks a little bit strange here, but I know what you're going for. Nice. Okay, same problem with Goku, I think, but still, I like it. I just think that the face and, like, I really like the neck down area. I think it looks pretty good, but, like, the face and his proportions, his, like, face is a little bit too wide for his hair, and his hair just feels like it's, like, too small. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just keep everything in proportional size. Pretty good, though. This is a nice little submarine. Yeah. Well, there you go. And you saw a submarine. Cool. Another Goku. Like, God, Goku's really popular today, huh? Yeah, this is pretty good. Coloring's pretty good, but and I see you got like I would just work on a little bit more of the shading and like light and dark, and add a little bit more of the coloring down here. Aside from that, yeah, Goku's pretty popular. Ooh, this is good. See, look at the proportions are right on this. You got blood with actual, like, you can see like the shine of blood and like the black of blood here. I would think this is Levi. Is this Levi? Attack on Titan. All right. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I really like how this looks, especially the coloring and everything. And proportions are pretty good. So yeah, it looks really good. Levi Ackerman. Oh yeah, I should read. I threw this in here shamelessly because I'm not gonna lie to you. If you guys are gonna do fan art, I love it. I absolutely love fan art. So please draw your fan art, whatever it is. I'd love to see it, and I would I'd like to actually do a video of just pure fan art. I know it's a little bit selfish, a little bit self-centered, but I've just always kind of wanted some fan art. Sorry. Okay, this Chris Evans. This looks a little bit not like Chris Evans. Although, like, I don't want to say it like that, but it doesn't remind me of Chris Evans. But still, for drawing. Okay, half face of Itachi and Sasuke. I like the pose. You got like the pose right. I really like the emotion on the face really comes through. So I think that's really cool. The only thing I would say is, again, proportion wise, it doesn't look correct. But still, I really like I feel like you really captured the moment with expression. Remember, art is like a different components. It's like a working train. There's so many things that go into it. I don't like to say any art is bad. I just think that art isn't to its full potential. Like, there's no art that's bad art, but there's art that's lacking like the basic fundamentals, like proportions, drawing, proportions, shadowing, coloring, and so on and so forth. And that's a lifelong to learn. I have so much to learn. I am like so far behind, and honestly, I don't have time because I'm making all these YouTube videos and doing all these other things. But I like to do the art the way I like to do it, and you do it the way you like to do it, and that's it. At the end of the day, who cares what anyone else thinks? All right, next. I have no idea what this is. I honestly, am I supposed to know? Is this NWA? Oh, it is NWA. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I see Ice Cube there and everything. I said because I was just trying to see what they were just saying. All right, cool. Props. All right, this is awesome. This is Dobby. This was like cut out. I actually thought like I love creativity like that, where you add like something else to it, and I just thought that was so cool. I thought that was really cool. Adding Dobby in that and just cutting it out and everything. That's like points for creativity, and it looks really good proportion wise and everything. Like whoa. All right, here is a Spider-Man with nice coloring, nice, like the proportions are right, really good. Keep it up. Kakashi, we got Kakashi. Really like the background on this one. Really got covered like the moon and the back and everything. And even Kakashi like grabbing for everything. The only thing I would do is just add a little bit more shading, and then perfect, awesome stuff. I think this is the same person's Ice Cube. Looks really nice. I love realism. If you keep up with this, your like hyper realism is gonna look so good. Like it's gonna look really good. Like if you just keep up with this and everything, it's gonna look awesome. Just work on your shading and like even skin texture. You can really like just like drawing like this, like X's and stuff, can really simulate the texture of skin. Okay, now we've got Infinite Tsukiyomi Uchiha Madara. Really awesome. Really like it. You got him in the background, you got him right here, and you got the Infinite Tsukiyomi. Like, this is really good. I really like it. Proportion-wise, really cool. I think this is amazing. Just keep up the amazingness. I really like it. I think it's awesome. I included some art in here that might not be a part of this competition, but still, I just, I like it, This is just cutouts of eyes. Naruto eye, Sharingan, Rinnegan, Sage Mode Naruto eyes. It's pretty cool. I like that. I love like drawing eyes. Really cool. Cool. Now we're getting to the serious stuff. Okay, we got Broly. Really cool. Musculature looks really good. On point. Like attacking the galaxy. Really awesome. Coloring's really good, and this is starting to get where we're starting to really, hit home. Okay, Majin Vegeta. Look at that. Look at like the drawing on that. So cool. So cool. Looks like perfect. Like the way it's drawn, proportions. It looks really cool. Just coloring is the only thing that you're missing. Now again, we're getting serious. Look at that Boruto. God, look at that. Look at that face like tattoo he has. The way it's colored is just like oof. That is so good. That is so good. And there's people here who submitted things 1 or 2 times, but still, there's some art. You just can't ignore it. You can't just. There's just some beautiful art here. You gotta show it. You gotta show the art. It looks really good. I really like this. This was definitely one of the really good ones. Here we have a spoiler alert for Demon Slayer. Sorry, I don't know what the spoiler is. I haven't really seen it, so yeah. But really good drawing. I really like the way it looks. I really like how it is. I'll preface. Remind me to go back and preface that there's just gonna be a spoiler in here. Goku again. Pretty good. Decent. Could use some work. Coloring as well, but pretty good. here's the heavy hitters now. This is Gojo, and look how like perfectly this is like done, like colored with like the way look, even like the stretch lines here, clothing lines, hair, coloring, just like absolutely wonderful. Like this is so good. This is like beyond anything else. You know what I'm saying? This is, look at that. That's beautiful. All right, next, and that was fourth. So now this is like third. So at third we have this beautiful piece, which is Uchiha Obito, I think, after he was, you know, inducted by Madara and everything. But if you see like the coloring here of like the blood and everything looks really good. You see like the shading and the light here, like the way that it hits, the coloring on the hair, the coloring on like the roots. It almost looks like, you know, like I don't know, like turnips almost, you know, like the plant-like structures and everything. Like it's really good. Like it's really well done. Really cool. Absolutely approve, 100%. So great job. Now we're getting on to second. This was in the last video, if you didn't watch, right here, I'll link it, but this was the #1 winner. But let me correct myself, the person who drew this was #1 last time, but they had unfortunately been dethroned. But the art piece is just beyond wonderful. I mean, this is just like, look at this. Like this looks like it was like from an anime poster. Like it looks so good, you know, like the hair, the coloring on, you know, the frills, the coloring right here on like the dress, and even the like galaxies and the planets and everything, and the proportion size, all that light shading is just absolutely 100% there. Really cool. Now, if you thought that was cool though, which is so amazing, wait till you see #1. Check it out. Check out this piece. Like, I just have no words. I have absolutely no words for this. This is like beyond amazing. Like the fact that you can, like, look at this. This looks like so realistic. The fact that you have the light, the coloring, the proportions completely correct. Like you have like the individuals of the Spider-Man suit, which is so crazy. And the eyes are my favorite part. They can actually see a city line from that. I mean, it's just absolutely mind-blowing. Like I can't even believe, like, if I had to, this is for the thumbnail, but that's my reaction right there to that. Absolutely crazy. Congratulations again, Spoogaman. Like that's just amazing. So cool. You know, yeah, let me know if you like that. Go ahead and do this, and then hit this, watch more. You guys are so talented. Thank you so much.